Yes, I had to start over because I was having technical difficulty earlier, but I know y'all can hear me loud and clear now. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds, and make sure you log on to Doggie Diamonds TV. That is my official website. Doggie Diamonds TV is my official website. On there, you'll see videos that you missed. My social media is on there. Everything is on that website. Doggie Diamonds TV. Make sure you log on after the stream. After the stream. Also, listen, man. Now accepting new clients, consultations with Coach Kandaka. And this is for artists, podcasters, business owners, content creators like myself. The services include social media growth, brand clarity, organic supporter building, rollout strategy, product management, and monetization strategy. She definitely could help you with all of those things right there. Just DM at Coach Kandaka on Instagram to book your session now. Serious inquiries only. Let's start this. Oh, don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. We're going to need y'all to call in tonight. Yes, Bernadette Bernie's in the building. Mezbot is here too. Easy Lifting 22 is in the building. I see Sekmek Herbs 718 is in the building. Tech Viz Online is here too. Sincere 777 is in the building. Yeah. We got We Tuned in the building. The E Blandon is in the building as well. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
yes, Damon Bullock is in the building. Yes, I see everybody. Say your name and let me know where you from. And make sure y'all call in, man. Bernadette Bernie, I see you in the building. The Renegade 2660 is here too. Iceberg Slim 03 is in the building as well. Yes. Pride Heights Sky 60 8110 is in the building. 585 Nova, I see you. Peter True 2724. Yes. Big Pound Music. Okay, call and let me know. Trey Finesse 81, I see you. Elmatic, what's up? Long time. I'm here, young OG Preem. Yes. Doing legendary stuff. Yes, Watts 718 is in the building. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Pontiac, Michigan is here. Ooh, we got Michigan in the building. What's good, Brandon 344? I see you. We just need them likes to go up crazy. Low 5 Machina is in the building. Nisha 9 Stars is here to moderate. Where the hell you been? Hopefully you been in good spirits. Nikki Queen 3457. Rochester's in the building. I think that's what? 585? If I'm not mistaken, right? 585 is Rochester, or I'm getting it twisted? I think that's Rochester. Okay. Here I go. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
yes, Austin is in the building. Kansas City is in the building. Rochester is here. Yeah, if that's 585. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Oh, we got a lot of Michigan. Detroit? Yes. Money Earning Mount Vernon is in the building. Yes, the Honorable 85 is in the building. Buffalo, New York. Oh, Upstate is here. All Boom 57 is in the building. We got Upstate in the building. The NO is in the building. Ain't About Me. Yes. Arizona is in the building. Arizona is hot. I've been there one time in my life for a show. CT is in the building. Yes. We're going to put the number up for y'all to call. Playback gang, yeah, you know, do what you got to do. Desi Iman 718. Uh-oh. Buffalo is in the building. Chicago's in the building. John Carter 4722. Cola's 327. Uh-oh, Alabama's in the building? I rock with Alabama. Yo, make sure y'all subscribe. If you new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, right? Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you new here. And I'm trying this noise thing, so when I talk, you don't hear nothing, because I didn't have my noise cancellation thing on, so I finally been working on some stuff. I was having problems with the audio earlier. It just wasn't kind to me but I had to restart and do all this stuff. But we good now. Yo, listen, over the next 2 weeks, watch this content. Look, I'm going to say this too. Put the disclaimer out now. I don't want no rappers, singers, podcasters, promoters, producers. Nobody call my phone when this content go out. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. I ain't heard from you in years. I don't want to hear from you. Don't call me and say, yo, bro. No, I ain't your bro. I ain't nothing. This is content. We live in a content world. If you ever said anything on my camera that you had no business saying, it's going out to the world. That's just all I'm going to say. I don't care. Everything must go. Y'all don't want to respect integrity. Y'all don't want to respect that people been holding the line for a long time. Y'all just giving content out like that to anybody? Okay. Okay. I don't want to hear nothing because it's going to get dark. When I tell you it's going to get dark, oh my. Some of your favorite people. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Anyway, how's everybody doing? It's Friday night. Shout out to my people over at Bag Fuel, Heineken, and SO Space Ghost. That's my family right there. I spoke to a lot of my brothers tonight. I feel good. Shout out to Big Fendi. Spoke to Fendi. Just got off the phone with Cassidy. Shout out to Cassidy. That's my brother too. Used to always pull up on Cass. And when he was in Brooklyn, he had a studio in Brooklyn. I used to always pull up on Cass like, yo, you in the town, whatever, bro. Whatever's going on with you, you know, I'm holding you down. But Cass hold himself down. That's why me and Cass, if you look on this channel, we got a lot of legendary interviews because that's really my bro. You know what I'm saying? And he always pick up the phone for me, never act funny. And I knew Cass for some years. You know, just me and him, just really vibing about life. And Cass a deep individual when you get to speak to him about a lot of life stuff. Shout out to Jay Mills and Piper Boy Williams. I saw the shout out. Great content, great interview. Jay Mills, keep doing your thing. Piper Boy Williams, salute to you and your content you've been putting on for years. And I'm glad that everybody's really, really, you know, showing you your love and giving you your just due because you really, really been putting on for the culture for some time. So shout out to Piper Boy Williams. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Also subscribe to Jay Mills' channel. So without any further ado, you know what we're here to talk about. So what we're here to talk about, G-Unit or Dipset, with all the members who had the biggest impact on the culture. Now, before you answer.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Before you answer. All the members. Do I got to run down the members of each crew? Because when I say all the members, I mean all the members. I'm not talking about the G-Unit you see today, the 50, the Banks, no, the 50, the Tony Yayo, and the Uncle Murda. I'm talking about the 50. Yayo, Banks, The Game, Kid, Young Buck, Olivia, Spider Loke. And guess who else? Hot Rod. We got to put Hot Rod in there too. Hot Rod had a dope record. Remember the Mary J. Blige record? Was fire. Guess who else? I don't include Mobb Deep though. I ain't gonna front. I don't include Mobb Deep because they was their own crew. I also don't include MOP. Listen, he said his old shout out to Easy lifting for the setting off that super chat. He said my old iPad, the round scroll button was full of dips in high school. Hell, Rell, JR. We gonna get into that. Thank you for your donation. We gonna get into that. Yeah, MOP was G-Unit, but I don't include them. But you could put MOP in it. You could put MOP. But guess who else was supposed to be G-Unit and who was working on being G-Unit? We gotta say Mace. Mace was on a few records. We gotta say Mace. Rashawn the Gray, I see you. Salute to you. We gotta say Mace. Mace was on a few G-Unit records and he was trying to sign, but Puffy wouldn't let him go. So we gotta say Mace. So we said Game. Yeah, we said all of them. We even said Hot Rod, Spider Loke, Kid, Young Buck. Now, You got that crew. We talking about G Unit. We not talking about Bad Boy Mate. So listen. We have Freeway too. Freeway. But see, I don't want to count that. I'm just talking about G Unit in its inception. Not the people who signed later. But Mace was on a lot of records. Okay. So now we going to go to the Dipset side. Of course, we got Cameron, Juelz Santana, Jim Jones, Freekey Zeekey, Rell, J.R. Ryder, 40 Cal, Bezel. And guess who's the sleeper? SAS. Guess who's the sleeper? Like how we got Mace, unofficially G Unit? Unofficially G Unit is Max B. Sin City. So, listen. It's tough. It's difficult. Because if you from New York City and you was in the town, you know what it was like when they was dropping them mixtapes. You know what it was like when they was dropping. You know them G-Unit mixtapes and them Dipset mixtapes had the city crazy. I don't want to say Vado. Vado didn't make the Dipset days. Vado didn't make Dipset. Vado left Uncasa. Yeah, how could I leave out Uncasa? I don't want to. Nah, we can't add Vado. I don't want to add Vado. I don't want to add Vado. Purple City. That might be Dipset, but I'm gonna give it to Uncasa. Nah, I gotta put Shice in there. Damn, but if you put Shice, that means you gotta put Aguilar in there too. Listen. But see, if I do A Mafia, then I gotta do Tom Gist too. Shout out to A Mafia. That's my bro right there too. Listen, right? Yeah, Max was cool because remember, Baby Girl, you want to be down with the Dipset? Well, you got to get your lips wet. That was Max B doing that. And even the Pin and Tail on the Donkey, that was Max B doing that hook. Vado didn't make that cut. I don't think, Vado didn't make that cut in my opinion. See, Aguilar is a ringer though, because he nice on them beats. I said 40 Cal. So, the sleepers is this. For G Unit, the sleeper is Mace. Ain't that funny that Mace should have been Dipset? He's the one who named the Diplomats. But the sleeper for Dipset would be Max B. I see some people in the chat saying G Unit had a global impact. So did Dipset. They had niggas wearing pink. Maserati Fox. How could I forget my boy Mozzie? But that was Mozzie was G Unit. Listen though. Cameron had niggas wearing pink all around the world. Dipset influenced the dudes in the South. Wayne, they influenced T.I., SAS in London, the UK. Nah, we can't say Dipset wasn't global. You can't say that. I know a lot of people saying G Unit was global. So was Dipset. Dipset was global. But if you from the town, remember Canal Street? All them niggas on Canal Street, all them African dudes selling them bootleg bags and perfumes and shit. All of them dressed like Dipset. Isn't it funny that most of Dipset was from Harlem, though? Yeah, Dipset, yo, niggas was dressing like Jim Jones. Yo, Sekmek, thank you for the super chat. All right, so I'm going to put the number out. And I want y'all to call in, but I want y'all to hit that share too. That share is important so other people could know that we on and they could join us in this conversation. Let me put the number out. Where is the number? Here goes the number right there. The number is 516-218-6898. 516-218-6898. Call in. Just watch the language. And let's just join this conversation. Who had more of an impact? Dipset or G Unit? I'm gonna give my answer. Damn, this is a tough one though. This is a tough one. We got 818 in the building. What's your name and where you calling from?
What's good? This segment, this Cash. What's good, my brother?
Oh, what's going on? So, bro, what are you thinking right now? Dipset or G Unit? Who had the bigger impact?
It's hard because we from the town. I'm from Brooklyn. So,
Facts.
And it's hard to give it up to, you know what I mean? But
Right.
Harlem, Dipset had it on smash, bro. Like you said, I seen dudes wearing pink. Like, once you, like Cameron had it, Dipset was just a whole different vibe back then. Like G Unit too. They were more, if we just talking rapping, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But Dipset was culture, they was everything, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna say. We from the town. What you think?
Right. Yeah, but see, when you said culture, you gotta, which was dope about that word, because culture is the way you walk, the way you talk, and the way you dress. That's what culture is, the food you eat.
Right.
And they
Right.
definitely, we wasn't wearing them G Unit tank tops.
They was making fun of them. They was making fun of them.
Right. But niggas was wearing Pele's, wearing
They
pink.
wearing pink. You know, think
Them
about
tight
it,
ass
bro.
pants
From the
that
town,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They was wearing pink, bro.
Right.
Like that was unheard of at that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember before my homie, before that wore a pink shirt and we got at him. So he changed everybody's perception of it. It was just like you said, we just talking about cultural impact. Yeah, come on.
Right.
What we talking about? Like, nobody wanted to be like G Unit. Everybody, like, if you know what I'm, you understand what I'm saying. Like, they wanted to be like Dipset. Come on, man. Oh boy, and come, man. What is Juelz? Come on, like, what are we talking about, bro?
Right.
Like,
right.
shorties love Juelz. What we like? Juelz was Bow Wow, not in that sense, but like all of the shorties, like he was that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they had it from every angle. They was fly. They was doing like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like Dipset, I mean not Dipset. G Unit was never fly like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They wasn't.
Nobody ever said they wanted to, like, come on. So if
Yeah,
we're
they
doing
wasn't fly.
cultural, Dipset got it hands down. Lyrically, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? You really not messing with G Unit 50 and, you know, Banks and all of these, you know what I'm saying?
They
like
had
the
better
Game.
songs. They had hits. But
That's what I'm saying.
lyrically, we go pound for pound. The best rapper to me in G Unit is between Banks, Game, and Young Buck. Those are the best lyrically. And then Mace was like always one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? But Young Buck albums was fire.
Yeah, he slept on. His album was hard. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, people kind of forget about Young Buck to really rap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because all of that Mook shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that Mook shit just like took over. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas just automatically think about that Mook stuff. But
Facts. So that kind of just kick you out of the conversation. You feel me? All right, but hold on. I gotta say this though. We gotta put Vado in there, and I know you don't want to put Vado in there, but we have to because you remember his run with Cam. He was the one holding up Dipset.
But that was the UN. Remember, they was the UN at that time.
Oh yeah,
they wasn't.
UN,
yeah, that wasn't Dipset.
If Purple City, I get what you're saying because Max, he come from under Jim in a sense. You feel me? Like you're saying with all of that Sin City.
And he did a lot of songs. He did a lot of songs with Cam. They all did songs with Cam. You know what I'm saying?
But Vado hard though. I'm throwing Vado.
No, Vado is dope. No, Vado's incredible. Vado's incredible. Yeah, Vado's incredible.
I got you,
yeah,
man. But I see what you're saying, though.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Because Vado and Juelz would cancel each other out because I felt like Vado was the new Juelz for Cam. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he was the new underling that Juelz was the Cam. He made Vado.
He was.
Yeah.
That's a wild correlation. You're 100% right though when you say that. Yeah, because they. All right, but see, I know you got other callers because me and you are already over.
Yeah. We'll go all night with this.
I'm gonna be like, you know, who better Juelz or Vado? But that's what you see what I'm saying. But I appreciate.
As far as rapping, Juelz or Vado, I get at the Vado who made better songs.
Okay,
of course,
that's what I'm
Juelz.
saying. Me too, though. But
no, I get at the Vado. Vado was a better rapper than Juelz, but Juelz had better moments, songs, and verses. Yeah, he been on classic stuff. Juelz been on classic stuff. Because when you think about Hey Ma and Old Boy, come on, man. Even Santana's Town. But yeah. Dipset, Juelz, Santana. He's been on bigger.
Yeah, you're right. It was a whole different, but that time was so different. I feel like you really had to kind of be out.
But far as rapping bars, I would get at the Vado though. I like Vado.
Yeah, Vado got that to me rapping. Yeah, straight bars. Yeah, Vado different. But that's all right. Let me let you.
Yeah. Let me get some more. And thank you.
And listen, everybody, y'all be seeing Doggie Diamond clips, bro. Y'all need to start giving him his credit.
I'm all over.
All the people who follow him, y'all need to start putting his name in these comments if you really rock with him. Because I'm tired of seeing his clips up everywhere getting like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I had some dudes on threads like, who is you? I don't even know who you are. I said, man, you've been seeing me for 20 years all over.
They wasn't outside, man. They not from the town. They not outside, so they don't know about the culture. They don't understand what you was really doing. How you was really outside. They don't even understand. I'm 38.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in that gray area, like you know what I'm saying? But I was outside. It was different back then. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? So
I just spoke to Fendi today. We was having a conversation about how, it was dangerous outside too. But bro, let me get some more callers in.
Yeah,
I appreciate you. Appreciate you as well.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yep. All right. Yeah, call in 516-218. Oh, we got another caller. 404. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Neroni calling from LA.
LA. Okay, LA. So you are on the outside, but I guess it hit LA too.
I'm from ATL. I'm just in LA right now.
Okay, so it hit you all the way in ATL and in LA. Who had the bigger impact in your opinion, Dipset or G Unit?
To a degree. I mean, if we speak on at that moment of time in that glorious era, you understand what I'm saying? If we speaking on that, I have to go with G Unit because of the effect of everybody's impact. You got Young Buck holding down south. You got 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo up top. You know what I'm saying? Strong arming at 50 Cent got the West Coast connection with the Dr. Dre's and all that kind of shit. So I could easily say G Unit at that time. But as time goes on, you got 50 Cent leaking phone calls. You got the Game and all that beef going on. Game hooking up with Nas, making a classic diss record. You know what I'm saying, and all that. Don't body yourself and everything like that. I mean, we got to give it at that time and era, the early 2000s, mid 2000s or whatever, we got to go with Junior. But in the long run, Dipset had a bigger impact on the community and us as a whole. You know what I'm saying? You can go from the fly dressing, the rock stars, you know what I'm saying? You can go from the gang banging with the Bloods.
Right.
The impact they had on Lil Wayne, to sharpen his skills up to be the greatest rapper living.
T.I.
You know what I'm saying? No doubt. They hooked up with T.I. The mixtapes they had with even in the split, they still kept it. Dipset. That's one thing I do respect about them. No matter how much they arguing or beefing or whatever, they still keep it in the family. You know what I'm saying? They don't be, cutthroat this, cutthroat that. If they branch off to something still Dipset related, Jim Jones held it down. The mixtapes, the first 3 albums.
I'm glad you said that because a lot of people don't give Jim his props of holding it down.
Oh no, they ridiculous. They wasn't there. If they was into the R&B, the T-Pains or something like that. They skipped the gangster era. You know what I'm saying? They was into that Kanye movement or something because it was the beginning of what you see right now, and them guys was definitely in the forefront. It got to the point where Jim Jones and 50 Cent hooked up, and did they little thing or whatever, they little business ventures and all that. So the respect was mutual and it was there and it was real. That was a real live movement. G Unit, I bought some of their clothes. A lot of people was wearing their shit, but as far as in the long run, Dipset made a bigger impact to the community. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can talk about, I heard you talking about the pink clothes and everything like that. That's a confident situation. It ain't really, a mook deal. It's a confident situation. You got to be confident to put that type of stuff on.
Right.
They brought a certain value to motherfuckers who had no style.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They brought you know, a certain culture. They boosted that gangbanging up. They gave, you know, motherfuckers hope in that type of lifestyle. Whoever wants to
Right.
venture off in that,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? They influenced Dipset influenced. So I don't know about the world, but I wouldn't be, it wouldn't be a stretch to say that, because a lot of everything was blue and black. Then when
Yeah,
Dipset
no, they
came and
definitely,
made
Jim
it,
Jones definitely responsible for putting that red in the
yeah, I'm
forefront
telling you,
commercially. He definitely,
yes
especially on the
sir.
East Coast. Yeah, we didn't really
No,
know about the red
yeah.
until Jim. All right, bro. Thank you for calling, man. Let me get some more callers in. I appreciate you. Make sure you
Hey,
just
no
hit that
doubt, man.
like.
Great
Make
show,
sure you hit
dog.
that share too for me.
For sure, I got
Yep,
you.
peace. All right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's just, yo, 50 Cent is just a ringer, man. Like 917. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, Desi Mack calling from Charlotte, but I'm originally from Patterson, New Jersey.
Okay, Patterson, New Jersey. All right, so you close to you from Patterson. So Dipset has some connections to Patterson, if I'm not mistaken, through what's his name? Snags, if I'm not mistaken, and Hard Luck. But who you got? Dipset or G Unit? The biggest impact.
See, I sold mixtapes too, like in the South.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Benedict College. So like, and I'm a 50 fan, I'm a Max B fan, I'm a Mace fan. Those like three of my top five. But biggest impact, I gotta say both, cause like Dipset more Fly, G Unit more the gangster, but Fly outlast gangster. But 50 was smart enough to be business, and that outlasts everything.
Yeah, but you got to
So
pick though. Nah, you got to pick Dipset or G Unit. Nah, you got to pick. I don't want you to say both. You got to pick. This is a picking show. This ain't
Nah, I feel you, I
both.
feel you, I
Who you
feel you.
picking?
I gotta go with G Unit.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
I'm gonna go with G Unit because Banks was the undercard. Banks was, I think Banks helped 50 a lot, or like early G Unit,
Mm-hmm.
and then Yayo. They was really, cause they 50 performed in our homecoming 2002. He performed in our homecoming, and that's when Wankster dropped. He shouted out Eminem. Dipset was more. See, I got so much love for Dipset, like,
Right,
like, you know,
right.
because Max like Max that guy. Like even Jones, like I even like Jim Jones. Like I'm mad they was beefing, but it is what it is. And Mace, my guy. Like you say, you be saying, say I like your show. You said Mace one of your favorite rappers.
Mace is the best rapper from Harlem. I'll never go
Yeah.
against that. He's the best rapper from Harlem. So the verdict with you is G Unit.
Yeah, G Unit. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you what else put G Unit over the top.
Go ahead.
They underground songs that hit too, like the Thicker Than Water.
Man, no, they
And you
definitely got a lot of classic songs. Yeah.
Yeah, like Thicker Than Water, and then you got, see, Dipset got the You Dig with Stack Bundles, like Jim Jones, like the You Dig, like those the ones that kind of carry the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like those the ones that kind of make sense to like all of us. That's why like even when Max home, I'm playing so much of his stuff on my Instagram. People like, damn, he made that. But it was like a secret world that only you and your crew know.
Right. Max
You know
was
what I'm
like a best kept secret. Like you had to really be tapped in to know Max B music because it wasn't global. And then a lot of stuff he used to put out, remember, used to get pulled down. So all right, so you going with G Unit. Let me get some more callers in. I appreciate you calling.
Oh yeah, appreciate you, man. Yo, good luck on your show, man.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all, we got to get them likes up. So more people could see what we talking about here. I ain't gonna hold you. This is tough. This might be one of the toughest one. 862, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, Doggie Diamonds, P. Terror, Orange Finest, Jersey in the building.
Uh-oh, Jersey, orange. Wait, East Orange or just West or just regular orange?
Orange.
Okay. I don't know the difference. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm sitting there fronting like I know the difference. I don't know the difference.
Yeah, but it's all like distance away, not too far from each other. So you have West Orange, Orange, East Orange, South Orange.
Got you. All right.
Yeah.
So where you going with this? G-Unit the Dipset with all the members, even the members that we forget about sometimes, like the Spider Lokes and the games and all of them, and the Hell Rells and the JR Writers and all that. Who had the biggest impact? G-Unit or Dipset?
I'm gonna have to go with G Unit on this one.
Okay. Explain why.
Yeah, because to me, man, G Unit was like more street, in my opinion.
I agree.
I really wasn't with that pink clothing and
Doggie Diamonds did
the
this.
the chain skull with the belt and that fashion thing was just out for me, man.
I didn't dress like that either. I wasn't digging that, but we seen niggas dress like that.
Yo, it was pitiful to me.
Niggas' pants got tight. We seen the pants get tight. We seen all them skulls and them belts. Nah, we seen the pants get tight. I ain't gonna hold you. The pants got tight.
It got tight. And going into the club, man, once that Dipset come on, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
Fake Thugs is acting gangster, and Fake Blood. I'm like, G-Unit, come on, I'm ready to punch them in their mouth.
Yeah. Got you. All right, so you going with G-Unit. I appreciate you for calling in. Make sure you hit that like for me. And make sure you leave a comment after the video too. I know everybody's in the chat, but the comments after the video is important. And if y'all see the hype button and you on your phone, hype the video up as well.
I do all the above.
Thank you. I appreciate you for calling.
No doubt.
Yep, peace. Yeah, man. Niggas. I could show you a video of me wearing a pink. It was a time in like, what year was this? It was in the early 90s, maybe like 91 or something like that. In New York, neon got hot, like neon green, neon pink. 615, what's your name? Where you calling from? I'll continue that story later.
Hey, what's up, doggy? This is Brandon from Tennessee.
Tennessee is in the building. Tennessee. All right. That's where Young Buck, Tennessee, right? So
Right.
All right. So where you going with this? G-Unit or Dipset?
I'm gonna say Dipset because, like you said, Dipset had everybody try to dress like them. To me, G Unit, at their height, probably was more talented, but I think G Unit kind of benefit more off the aftermath machine. Like it was more of that push from 50. You know what I mean? He got everything that he wanted. And even that run only lasted about 3 or 4 years. And shoot, by 52nd album, by 53rd album, Kanye washed him out. And unfortunately, because it seemed like 50. It seemed like if you give me 1 second, it seemed like there was a progression with Aftermath. Like Dre pushed M to be as big as he wanted to be. M pushed 50 to be as big as he wanted to be. It seemed like when 50 got there, he wanted a group of flunkies to be around him. So like when dudes didn't want to be his flunkies, that's when they clashed. You know what I'm saying? But Dipset had everybody in the world trying to dress like them. So I'd say they had the bigger impact.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. All right, so I respect that. Tennessee in the building. Just make sure you hit that like for me and hit that share. If you on X, aka Twitter, if you on Facebook, share this to everything you got, all your social media.
No doubt, dog. You keep up the good work, man.
Yes,
proud
sir.
of you, bro.
Appreciate you. Yep, thank you.
All right.
He got his points. I want to ask a question after we do the callers. I'm gonna ask a critical question, because when we think of Dipset and we think of G-Unit, who overall was the better rapper out of all of them? Who's the better rapper out of both crews? So we had to say the number one rapper. I'm not talking about record sales. I'm talking about skills. Who is the better rapper out of both crews? Like who pen was you like, damn? And crazy to me, I ain't gonna hold you. Lloyd Banks, Buck was crazy, and Game is crazy. But on the Dipset side, we got, damn, who's nice on Dipset side? As far as rapping, damn, Cam is nice. J.R. Ryder was nice, but at one point J.R. Ryder used to sound a lot like Cam. Rell is nice. But when we look at Dipsets, do we think about lyrical? Like, do we think about, yo, niggas was one of the dope? But do we think about that? But when we think about G Unit, we say, yo, Banks is one of the ones, right? Just really think about that. 561, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, peace. It's Montecito. What's popping? Queens, New York.
Queens. You gonna be biased? Keep it real. You gonna be biased or not? Where you from?
I'm gonna be a little biased.
What part of Queens you from? What part of Queens you from?
I'm from Springfield Gardens.
Oh, Springfield. All right, but that's kind of like that's close to South Side though. So yeah, you're gonna be biased. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right,
go ahead. Pick G Unit. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So check this out, right? So when it comes to like Dipset, I would say that as far as like they're more regional because they were like more influenced with the tri-state area. Outside of New York, not so much. Queens, I feel like G Unit had more like international. My bad, I'm not going nervous and stuff. So
But you listen. You talking to your brother right now, dude. No, don't be nervous and none of that shit. You talking to family right now. The chat is fucking with you. Yeah, just talk, bro. It's all good. You talking to family.
Okay. So right now I live in West Palm Beach.
Okay.
So I moved out to West Palm in 2002. So at the time, G Unit was like popping everywhere.
Right.
Whereas Dipset was more regional. As far as like the tri-state area. And G Unit I feel like had the more international, worldwide acclaim. So I'm gonna have to go with G Unit on that one. But when it comes to the mixtapes, I'm gonna give that to Dipset all day. Especially like with all the affiliates like A Mafia, Purple City, all that stuff. I loved all that, and then, I'm a producer too. So like with the sample clearances and all that stuff, the stuff that they couldn't clear on certain albums, that's why I was rocking more with the Dipset mixtapes.
Yeah, because we gotta think about them beats too. But remember,
that's what I'm saying.
Remember Elephant in the Sand? Whoa.
Yeah.
That was a mixtape. Nettie, I appreciate you for the super chat. Yeah, yo, so damn, G Unit has some mixtapes though. Return of the Body Snatchers, Elephant in the Sand, G Unit is the future.
What they messed up, that TOS album was dope, but if they had the songs from the Return of the Body Snatchers, it would have been a lot better than Beg for Mercy, in my personal opinion.
Right. Okay. All right, thank you for calling, bro. Don't ever be nervous when you speak to me, man. You're talking to your family. You know what I'm saying? We family over here. This is all good, but I appreciate you for calling. Make sure you just hit that like button for me, fam. And leave a comment after the video, too. I need y'all comments after the video.
Yes, sir.
Yep, all right, peace.
All right.
Yep.
Peace.
Yo, but the Heat Makers, though, but 50 had Dr. Dre, Knots, High Tech. Yeah. 646, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, this Watch Slice.
Oh, what's going on, bro? All right, you from Queen? Oh, here we go. Go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead. What part of Queens you from?
G-Unit. I'm going G-Unit. I'm from Farmers Boulevard.
Oh, so what part of Farmers though? Farmers in what?
Farmers in Keysville, right by the Rock.
Oh shit.
Same block as Ronnie Bump and Root Spitz.
Okay.
Root Spitz is my next door neighbor.
Okay, shout out to Moulin. His name is Moulin Rue now.
Yeah, Moulin Rue now.
Yes. Shout out to Fire and Ice Studio. Fire and Ice Studios. That was a studio.
Fire and Ice.
Rest in peace to my bro Mozzie too. My Mozzie was always in that studio.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
Nicki Minaj, Stack Bundles.
Absolutely.
But I'm going G-Unit though.
Okay.
I'm going G-Unit.
Explain why.
I'm going G-Unit.
Explain why.
Besides my Queens bias, I was in the military when both crews was coming up, and G-Unit was really the wave. Nobody was wearing pink. I was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia. When I came back, I think culturally, Dipset. Because like you said, I used to be on Dykeman, and all the Dominicans was looking like Jim Jones and Juelz Santana. I think on Dykeman further down, like about 207th, I think, Juelz had Santana Town, He had a
Right.
little clothing store over
Yep.
there, and all the Dominicans had cornrows, BB belts, antique denim, True Religion jeans, all of that. But for me, the musically, it was G-Unit for me. And if
Right.
you listen to Dipset now, Juelz really wasn't talking about nothing. You listen to the old stuff. I just listened to Diplomatic Community, which was a dope double disc album. It was dope, but it really wasn't talking about nothing for me, in my opinion.
Juelz has swag. He definitely was swag.
Right,
My favorite song that
right,
he made was Who Am I? Yo, I love
right,
Who Am
right,
I.
right.
That song is
And
incredible.
I just said in the chat that Heatmakers made them sound better than what they actually were. Like me personally, like me being around Roof Spitz, I was around both crews, whether it be in Juelz studio in T-Neck. So I was around SAS. They used to be on my block. I thought SAS was dope.
Yeah, they was dope. And
And
plus,
40
the connection with G Unit and Dipset, people don't understand because Juelz used to be Lloyd Banks' little brother. Used to be with Juelz. Louis
Right,
V used to always be
right.
or used to be in Juelz too. And John Depp is Banks' cousin.
Yup, absolutely.
Yeah, so a
Yup,
lot of
and he
people
from
don't know
Queens too.
that the Banks family
What's
used to be
crazy
with
is,
Juelz.
right. What's crazy is I was in the studio set, not a real session, but I was in the studio with Maserati in Fire and Ice with Maserati
Right.
Fox and 40 Cal while G Unit and Dipset were beefing.
Right.
Crazy tension in the studio.
Yeah, because
You know
Trav
what I'm
ended
saying?
up
You know, Fox was a wild dude.
Files. I got some interviews on Fox. Some of the wildest interviews ever. Because Trav
yeah.
used to be with Juelz too, and Slowbucks used to be with
Absolutely,
Juelz, but they from G Unit.
Mm-hmm.
So they people didn't even realize the connection between. That's how they did the Beamer, Benz, and Bentley and all that. That was a play.
Right.
Yeah. But I was around. I was there. I got some Juelz Santana.
No, I know. Roof Spitz told me, you know what I'm saying? You his brother, you the bro, all of that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I was right there. I used to always pull up at Fire. Rest in peace to Fox too, man. Shout out to my dude Jaffe too, man. Shout out to Jaffe and General Deasy too.
Yo, what was crazy about that? I went to high school with Jaffe and Bangum Smurf. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around for a minute.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I know, like, yeah,
That's
crazy. But
dope.
I'm going G Unit though.
Okay, that's what it is. All right, bro.
G-Unit.
Let me get some more callers in. All right, peace. Yep. Yeah, yo, A-Rap Music, when he was doing them Boss of All Bosses mixtapes though with Vado and Cam. A-Rap Music is fire to me. I like A-Rap Music. He does a lot of people's samples over though. So he'll have samples that's familiar and then he'll put his spin on it. But Jaffe nice. Jaffe nice. Like if they was like the Revive G Unit on some rap shit and they put Jaff and General Deasy in, Jaffe nice. 330, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up with you, man? This is Amadi from the Ruler Report.
Okay, what's going on? What's going on, bro? What's up? I see you out there. Yo, that used to be your name on there, Amadi the Ruler Report, right? That used to be the name of your channel, right?
Yeah. For sure, yep. I did a lightweight rebrand. That's
Great rebrand. Yo, listen, great camera work, great content, great sound. Yo, great everything. I like what you're doing over there on the Ruler Report. But the above question is this: G Unit or Dipset? Who you going with?
Man, I gotta go with the Dipset, man.
Okay, explain why.
All right, so let's just say when we talking about like lyrics, man, I feel like it was more members associated with Dipset that could trade bars and spar with a lot of different people. When we talk about lyrics, man, after 50's run with the mixtapes, the lyrics wasn't there no more like they was back then. You know, all you got is Banks as far as somebody, you know, that's steered on that squad as far as lyrics, man.
You ain't like Buck? You ain't like Young
Dipset-
Buck?
Buck was cool, but man, when you put Buck up against like cats like Rell, back then, like Diplomatic Community era, Cam was still spitting. You know, Jimmy hadn't came into who Jimmy is today, but you had Cam, you had Rell, you had J.R. Ryder. You had, I mean, you just had a list of cats. And I really felt like Juelz at his age, for back then, he really was doing this thing as far as lyrics go.
What about the game though? You ain't
Banks
think the
is
game was
Banks.
nice?
I didn't get a chance to really like feel how Game could have really like did his thing as a G Unit member because it happened so fast.
Right, but what about? I
remember
like
they were
Kid Kid
saying-
too. I used to fuck with Kid Kid. I used to like Kid Kid.
Yeah.
I used to like Kid Kid, but
was nice.
remember the Game did that song with him, Kanye, and Ludacris for the Boost Mobile commercial. The whole city behind us.
Yeah.
That was G Unit
Yeah.
Game. Pay attention
Yeah,
while
that
the
was
game
nice.
shine like a prism. Yeah, yo, Game.
Game is nice though. Don't get me wrong. Game still nice, but as a G Unit member, I just kind of, I don't know. I'm from Ohio too, man. So I'm kind of like leaning heavy on the Dipset side.
Right. Used to get it in Ohio. Yeah. Nah, but
Now,
yeah.
Now, as far as like hits and as far as solo projects, man, I feel like G Unit did their thing, man.
Right.
All the members, including Yayo, held their own when it came to them solo projects. And Game solo project and Buck solo project was nice.
Buck was my favorite one, but I ain't gonna front. Buck the World album, that's like one of the first two Young Buck albums. Is like my favorite albums out of the whole G Unit catalog. I thought the production was dope. The song he had with Life Jennings, remember he was walking and the water was washing up on it. I'm like, yo, this dude, where he from? Tennessee. See, I ain't gonna front. That's what messes me up too. I be like, where he from? And when I hear where you from, and I be like, damn, you rhyme like that? Yeah, nah, Buck is dope.
Remember that Stump song with him, Ludacris,
This
and
and T.I., yeah. Stay off the T.I.P.
Man,
of mine.
that was fire.
Yeah. All right, so
But
you going.
I appreciate both crews though, man.
Yeah, that's what we.
appreciate
You know what?
G-Unit
When we do chats and we do content, we talk about rap. It's always light because they want the drama and all that. But I like talking about hip hop and the culture sometimes. So I don't care if it's like 300 people in the room, 200. I don't care, man. I be wanting to talk about the culture sometimes because a lot of the beef stuff get played out. We'll talk about beef and then niggas will be friends the next day. So I don't really like that. So yeah, I be wanting to talk. But yo, like I said, man, great camera work, great work over there, great intro, everything. I like what you doing over there and stay at it, man. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Keep doing your thing, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate the call.
Keep supporting you.
Yo, and I got some bombs dropping. Just pay attention. It's about to get dark.
I'm tapped in. I've been watching you for a long time, man. I'm tapped in.
Yes, I appreciate you. And I've been watching you too a lot lately and all that. So I appreciate you, man. We got to support each other, and I thank you for all the support.
For sure.
Peace. All right. Yep. Yeah. See, so right now, but I think though, I ain't gonna hold you. I think a G Unit. What reunion would be big right now? G Unit reunion or Dipset? I don't know. I think if 50, Banks, Game, and all of them came back together, and Game and 50 did like Hate It or Love It somewhere. Even if Game do West Side Story, if you take a look in that might be kind of crazy. 909, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yada. It's a talk show, The Visionary.
Oh, what's going on, bro? All right, so look, where you going with this? Dipset or G Unit?
I'm gonna go with G Unit.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this for I was hearing what y'all was cooking on.
Okay.
The Gang, the Young Buck. Those first two albums were classic.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The G Unit album. The Beg for Mercy. I say 50 Cent's first album for sure, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Facts.
But they all smacking with classics. You know what I'm saying? Now, interestingly, as far as like star power and like like Jim Jones, Juelz was the man. It seemed like at one point in time, like it was about him. You know what I mean? Then Jim Jones kind of came out of nowhere and branded himself like he did. So it's like that's a factor. But as far as like everybody being together and really cooking and being on their stuff, I would say G Unit.
Right, yo, you know what's a sleeper song by G Unit? Lloyd Banks, I'm So Fly. That's my favorite Lloyd Banks record. I'm So Fly and One Night Stand. Yo, I love those. Like my
One Night
favorite
Stand is
records.
my
One
hit.
Night, yo, I love because I know where the sample come from. Yo, that's my favorite. Yo, matter of fact, who's singing on that song? I forgot what dude name is. I was trying to help him get his publishing back. Damn, what the hell is his name again? Who's singing on that One Night
I
Stand?
wish I could look it up right now.
Yeah, I definitely was trying to
That's
help
on
him
that
get his
hook.
publishing back lately. Well, people don't know that too. But I be behind the scenes trying to help artists get their publishing back. But I don't.
No, that's dope.
Yeah, people don't know that. I don't be putting that out there because that be people personal business. A lot of people don't have their publishing. So, you know, me and some people behind the scenes be working on getting people they publishing back. Like if I know you, I'd be like, yo, do you got your publishing? I make a few phone calls and I get a lot of people they publishing back. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. That's good business.
Yep. But I don't put that out there. So I like I said, I be doing a lot of stuff for the culture that people don't know. Like a lot of people don't got their publishing. And I be making calls like, yo, you know, contact this lawyer and all that. And I don't even get nothing from doing it. I never got a dime from doing it. Honestly, I never got no money for doing it. But I talk show. Yeah, so you going with let them know.
I'm going with G Unit.
G Unit. All right, it is what it is.
They both was doing their thing, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, G Unit to me.
Yeah. All right, bro. Let me get some more callers and we got another one for G Unit. Yep. Peace.
All right, peace, bro.
All right. I think it's a little even though, but it's a little G. It's getting a little G Unity too. It's getting a little G Unity. No pun intended, because that was the name of their Keon Bryce. That's a whole nother story. I was trying to get Keon Bryce's publishing back. He's actually in Jamaica. I think he's still in Jamaica. I was talking to his ex-wife. He got mad kids. He don't got none of his pub. And he wrote a lot of stuff. And we was working it. I don't know what happened. I don't think he ever signed the agreement. But yeah, I might do a poll. I might do a poll in the community. But yeah, so okay, y'all. What we doing? Yeah, Cameron come home with me. It's crazy. Yeah, it's getting very G Unity. What make that funny is because that was the name of their organization. That's G Unity Foundation. Yeah, Keon Bryce is in Jamaica. He's like, the last I heard, he was out there living like third world country type shit. You know what I'm saying? And respectfully to him, and he don't have a lot of his publishing. He had like some money out there. He had a lot of stuff going on, and we was trying to help him, but I don't know if he never really contacted back to I ain't gonna say what niggas be doing, but niggas be doing some shit. A lot of times they'll have you help them and then they'll go somewhere else and, you know, whatever. All right, so yeah, man. The number is 516-218-6898. What are you thinking, G Unit or Dipset? Who had the bigger impact? Like I said, we talking hip hop tonight. Hip hop conversations are not that popular. So if you partaking in this conversation, you are important because nobody really want to talk about hip hop no more. We talk about who got beat up, who's a snitch, who's a rat. We rarely ever talk about the music. And I think talking about the music is important because the music is very, very lost, especially for me. I'm in album mode. I'm going to drop this album. I promise you. I wish I could let y'all hear these beats that I got, but I let y'all hear a little bit of them every night. The intro and all that is going on the album, and some other stuff is going on the album. But yeah. Let me know what y'all think, man. If we not gonna get no more callers in, you know, we could kind of end in 516-218-6898. Yo, can I get some compliments for my artwork? I work hard on this artwork. Listen, I be sitting here for hours making sure the artwork is right. I just don't want to give y'all no shabby artwork. I will sit here for hours. I you know, the funniest thing about me, because I just gotta make sure this presentation is right for y'all, man. Like I just can't give y'all anything. 609, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Nick Moore, man. We calling from Jersey. That's Trenton, bro.
Okay, Trent. Oh, Trent. I ain't fucking with Trenton. Trenton is crazy. Y'all crazy in Trenton.
Nah. I'm really from Brooklyn, though, bro.
Okay.
I'm living Trenton.
Okay, but what's wrong with y'all in Trenton, man?
What's going on with Trenton?
Trenton is y'all wilding. They wilding Trenton.
I mean, I don't get involved in all that, but
Well, you from
it's
Brooklyn though,
different,
so
bro.
you ain't impressed by nothing. You know
I
what I'm
am
saying?
from Brooklyn. I'm from Crown Heights section, bro.
Okay. So all right. So where you
Born
going
in
with this?
'71.
Okay. So where you going with this?
So,
Dipset or G Unit?
No, I'm going with the Dips, man.
Okay.
You know what? 50 Cent is the best rapper at that era.
Okay.
You even bring up D Block in them, but Diplomats, man, they got to be the Dips.
Okay. Why you say that?
The whole concept, Jim Jones, no disrespect, the Bloods. See, that's what we got to need to touch on. Jim Jones brought the real culture, the gang culture, down to the city. I ain't gonna lie, that movement right there with just Jim. Cameron did the little pink and the furs and all that, but Jim Jones is the muscle, the street. Jim Jones was the movement. Everybody talk about Mac. No, it was Jim Jones, man.
That's
Jim
true.
Jones is Jim Jones is the big bull, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people
I ain't
don't
gonna lie,
really give.
It's Jim Jones, bro. They keep hating on Jim.
Yeah,
It's Jim
people
Jones.
don't like Jim.
When you talk about Diplomats, Jim Jones.
I'm not.
Yeah. I'm talking cocky because I know it's Jim Jones.
No, I ain't mad at you. Talk your talk.
And that came later on. That came later on, but it's Jim Jones, straight lace. Period. Jim Jones.
All right, bro. So you going with the Dipset? I appreciate you. Just make sure you hit that like button.
I'm going with Jim Jones in the city.
Okay, that's what it is. I appreciate your call.
Straight up.
I appreciate your call.
Thank you, doggy.
All right, peace. Yep. All right, somebody said, yeah, I agree. The G-Unit reunion would be amazing. Harlem dudes can't get along. We saw how the Dipset reunion at MS. Yeah, right. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, nah, you right. Thank you for that donation too. Yeah, you right. Listen, what's the biggest record out of all of them? We would have to say In the Club and Ballin' might be the biggest record. Is Ballin' the biggest record from the Dipset side? Did Cameron have a bigger record than Ballin'? I mean, I Really Mean It. That's like, Oh Boy. Nah, Oh Boy wasn't bigger than Ballin'. So from the G-Unit side, In the Club is definitely the biggest record. From the Dipset side, it might be Ballin', right? Ain't that wild? Ballin' might be the biggest record from... Nah, Oh Boy wasn't bigger than Ballin'. Nah, Oh Boy wasn't bigger than Ballin'. Nah, Ballin' was bigger than... Nah, it wasn't Hey Ma either. Nah, Ballin' was bigger than all of that. Nah, Ballin' is definitely the biggest record from the Dipset side. I ain't say the best record. We're not saying the best record. We're saying the biggest record where we seen basketball players doing the ballin' sign. We seen football players after they scored touchdown. Everybody was doing that ballin' thing. Nah, Dipset anthem was big though, but nah, Ballin', I think Ballin', first of all, reason why I think Ballin' was bigger, Jay-Z even jumped on Ballin'. Jay-Z jumped on Ballin'. That's how big it was. Yeah, I think Ballin' might have been the biggest record from that side. Made Jay-Z come outside. Even though Ballin' wasn't my favorite record from that side. But nah, Ballin' was a big record. Ballin' was a big record. Ballin' was a big record. 860, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Right, 60, Connecticut.
CT in the building. What part of CT you from? Hartford. Yeah, hard hitting Hartford in the building. All right, bro. Where you going with this?
Yes, sir.
Where you going with this?
I'm gonna go with G Unit.
Okay.
I had to call when I heard you say like Jay-Z jumped on Ballin'. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z jumped on Oh Boy too. Remember,
right.
Cameron deleted it.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
but see, what people don't know is that when I did the interview with Petey Crack, Jay-Z had deleted him off of one for Petey Crack first.
I remember that.
Yeah, so that's why.
That's why Cam was feeling some type of way. He like, nah, get that out of here. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder how that verse. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I wonder how that Jay-Z. I can't picture Jay-Z on Old Boy though. That shit probably corny though. I ain't gonna hold you. Jay-Z could rap.
Well,
he ain't gonna kick no corny verses, but I can't picture.
I'm still curious though to hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah. But also like like I always like watch your lives and all that junk. So,
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for tapping in.
And you definitely doing your thing. Everything's A1. I like your artwork. I also like Spider Loke's artwork too. Well,
Oh yeah, that's my SPI. That's my guy. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me get SPI on the phone right now. You're gonna make me call my bro. All right, thank you for calling. I'm gonna call Spider right now. I'm gonna call Spider.
But yo, I'm gonna definitely go with G Unit though. I mean,
okay.
I think that like when it comes to Dipset in the beginning, I never rewound it. I never put rewind on a Jim Jones verse.
Damn.
In the beginning. Like he improved himself and he became a beast. Like to be honest with you, like so.
Okay.
But in the beginning, I never really did that, and I feel like that. I feel like that. G Unit they always came. They always showed up. Like you know what I mean. Like that's how I feel. Like I felt like that every time that they did little like shows or whatever. And also, remember when 50 did the show on Governor Island?
Yeah. He did a whole concert on the island. Now you bringing up some. You bringing up.
So.
All right.
Yeah. So I don't. And and shouts out to you. I know you're a big hip hop fan. Always.
I love the culture, man.
And I also wanted to say, like, on one of your lives, you was like, like the PE logo that's Run. That's actually E Love. You know what I mean? Like so.
A word? Yeah, but I knew it was somebody from Run DMC. Though, right? Definitely somebody from the camp.
That's E Love from LL's crew.
Right. Thank you for the correction. I'm gonna look into that.
And I know that you would want to know that because you a big hip hop fan, just like me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I always be looking for new info and all that stuff. But yo, I appreciate your time.
I appreciate you. Yeah, let me call SPI right now. I'm gonna call SPI.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm gonna be listening.
Yep. All right. Peace. Yep.
All right.
All right. Peace.
Your call has been.
Ain't answer. Watch this. These dudes change their number like every week. You can't even see that. Hold on. Damn, bro. I might have to call bro on they change their number like every week. Hold on. Look, this is who I was calling. Ruger, why you change your number? I gotta get the new math. Damn, Ruger. All right, hold on. Let me try this again. They always call me back. They'll call me back after the show. Hold on, let me hit still. Hold on. Yeah, dudes have changed. My number has been the same for like 15 years. I just got a new number on my second phone. I had the same number for years. I just got a new number on my second phone. I'm one of them people who just keep the same number for years, and I don't be blocking nobody. I don't duck no smoke. Nah, but if I don't want to talk to you, I ain't gonna answer. I ain't gonna hold you. So if you call me and I ain't answer you, I ain't fucking with you. And I ain't call you back, I don't fuck with you. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. If you called me and I ain't answer you or call you back, I don't fuck with you. That's just the truth. I'm gonna just keep it real, cause in the next few weeks, this content that I'm dropping, my phone gonna be ringing like crazy. don't nobody call me because you ain't been calling me, checking on me. You know, so what they do in the culture is when they see some content out there, they be like, yo, bro, because they know they ain't gonna call me with no rah-rah. They not gonna do that. Be like, yo, bro. Nope. Don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Because where we at in the culture right now, everybody just putting out all types of content and doing this and doing that. And it is what it is, right? So I don't want nobody to say nothing when I do it. Because I got it. I'm telling you, I got what I got. So I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want nobody calling my phone, yo, bro. Nope. We ain't no yo, bro. Yo, listen, man, it's so crazy, right? You could be in your crib on your damn deathbed. Nobody don't check on you. Nobody don't call on you. Only your immediate circle will call you. But the minute something happened, everybody got your number all of a sudden. Nah, don't call me. You don't call me. You don't check on me. You don't ask me how I'm doing. Because let me say something. I'm going to be real with y'all. When a lot of people have called on me since 2005, 2006, I showed up for a lot of people. I put myself in situations that I should have never put myself in. I got in the middle with stuff that I shouldn't have never got in the middle in. And all I see is funny business and funny style stuff. So if you ever got knocked out before and it's on my camera, I ain't saving you. If you ever said something on my camera before that you had no business saying and you was like, nah, don't put that out, I don't care. I don't care. Everything must go. The general public has to know everything. If you talk behind a nigga back and you was on camera, everything is coming out. I'm just telling y'all. So if you got something, you know I got something, it's up for you. It's going to get dark in the next few days. I promise you. It's around Christmas time. That YouTube money is crazy. Nah, because y'all ain't calling me. Y'all ain't calling me. Y'all don't check on me. Hey, look, we ain't bros. Don't call me yo, bro. Because you know you can't talk no gangster. None of these niggas can talk no gangster shit to me. They know that. But they gonna call me yo, bro. Oh, yeah. Nope. I don't care. And I'm telling you, Black Friday, watch what's about to happen. Listen, 2021, around the time I did Drink Champs, right after I did that, my aunt died. My older brother died. My sister died. My physical family, my older brother, my blood, my older brother passed away. I didn't get no calls from nobody, and it was public. Nobody called me. It was like, yo, condone. Everybody act like they ain't say nothing. Everybody act like it wasn't no big deal. I know everybody go through their thing, but I'm the type of person that I don't care what we going through. If I see you in distress, if I see you hurt, if I see you crying, I will call you and say, yo, I don't fuck with you, but my condolences to you and the family. And then I go back to not fucking with you. With me? Nah, listen, yo, it's gonna get dark. Y'all gonna be like, wow, some of your favorite people in this culture, you gonna be looking at them different. I wish I could give you a little piece right now. I wish I could just give you a piece, but watch. Black Friday, after you eat your Thanksgiving, after your belly all big and shit and you feeling good, yo, it's gonna get dark. I'm telling you what I possess. The interview is done. Like yo. Remember I told you that. I'm for dolo. Like I roll dolo to state, right? And you could be at your worst. You could be at your worst. And all niggas care about is if you like they posts or if you sharing a video. That's why I don't fuck with none of these niggas. I can't do it. I showed up, listen, niggas used to call me. I used to pop out, go to video shoots, video sets, all of that. Forbes DVD, everybody was on that. Now everybody got their own platform, right? Do you see niggas sharing me? Niggas are sharing the Max B video and don't even tag me. They act like I didn't do it. Yo, I'm telling you. Listen. Y'all, listen. Iceberg My condolences to you. But I'm just telling you, 2021 was a turbulent year. So that's why a lot of times when y'all be bringing up people's name and I be Frank standing them and middle fingering them, that's why. Because dudes act like they ain't sit at my aunt dinner table and eat. They act like they didn't know my sister. They act like they didn't know my brother. So all dudes care about is if I like they post or if I'm showing them love. I've been showing these niggas love for 19 years. And if you let them, they'll bury you in this culture. I'm the only one carrying the hip hop torch, talking about hip hop. There's a few people doing it, but a lot of people is gossiping and talking bullshit. I'm still talking about the culture. I'm here tonight talking about the culture. So it ain't gonna have 20,000, 1,000 people in here. Because who want to talk about hip hop? I'm hearing hip hop is dead. I'm hearing that people don't care about hip hop no more. That's why everybody is podcasting. I refuse to believe that. I think hip hop is alive and well. I think hip hop is definitely when that three, shout out to my bro Cassidy too, who hit me earlier today. And we had a dope, well, I hit him and he called me back. We had a dope conversation, but I'm telling you, it's niggas I put on DVDs. It's niggas who I put on my website. It's niggas who I showed up, traveled, that act like they got an attitude with me over posts on social media. And knowing that I'll punch you in your fucking face too. They all know that because nobody will publicly talk. What they really do, they do little sneak dissing and little weird shit. They know that I'll knock them off their feet. They do know that though. I give them credit. Nobody jump out the window, but they act weird. And all these niggas who y'all be thinking is tough, I done been around them in the street. They ain't really what you think. It's just the truth. And I be around niggas by myself. But me, love to everybody who love the culture. That's why y'all gotta like this video. That's why they gotta share this video. Because whether you agree with me or not, we still talking about hip hop. And when we talk about hip hop, that's how we keep the culture flowing and growing. We ain't never gonna stop talking about that. And like I said, it ain't gonna be 1 million people in the room. I don't care about that because people come in and say, damn, he only got this. Look at all his subscribers. That's because niggas don't care about hip hop no more. Niggas care about gossip. But if I was in here talking about Max being Ja Rule, we'll have a bunch of people. I don't give a fuck about that. Ja Rule, yo, I got a lot of love for Ja Rule. Let me tell you why I got a lot of love for Ja Rule. In Ja Rule's biggest time, I was in Crack House Studio. I was there to interview a guy by the name of News. He was, at that time, he was Murda Inc. News. Shout out to News from Brooklyn. Ja Rule was in the other room recording. So I was like, yo, Ja Rule in there? This is Ja Rule, Ja Rule. And I was like, yo, you think he'll give me an interview? They was like, yeah, he'll probably do it. I saw Ja. I was like, yo, Ja, could I get an interview? He's like, when? I was like, could we do it? He said, yeah, let's do it. This is Ja Rule when Ja Rule was Ja Rule. And he was just so humble and did the interview. This is back when you didn't get up on dudes like that. So I was like, yo, nah, he a regular dude. There was no funny style business. There was no Hollywood. He was regular with me. So ever since I seen that humility, this dude is a millionaire. This dude got records all over the place. And he was just so humble. I was like, nah. Then I found out our birthdays a day apart. So can't nobody make me go against Ja Rule. I always rock with Ja because how he treated me. And that's how I do everybody. Like people try to paint narratives about people. And I be like, yo, I don't know people. I don't know him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch people and I study people too. And people be shady and foul. I be like, they is kind of foul. They didn't do it to me, but they are foul. Ja Rule, nah, I didn't see none of that. And I know the city turned against Ja Rule because 50 was the favorite. But if you ever meet Ja Rule, yo, one of the coolest dudes ever. He didn't even know me. And this was early in the game. I just had a camera. I didn't even have my camera wasn't even HD. And I was like, yo, could I get an interview? He's like, yo, let's do it. I'm like, yo, this nigga said yes. This is early. You know what I'm saying? This is early. This was when we was first starting Forbes. So I was like, yo, I respect you. I was like, yo, I respect you. So And then he even like follow me on Twitter and all that. And it's very important when people follow you and show you love on social media, because what happens to me a lot of people be in my DM, a lot of people call me, but publicly they act like they don't rock with me because I have an outstanding opinion and an outstanding personality. So a lot of people will be like, oh, nah, oh, you did this, I don't know. Then when I see them, yo, bro, and I'll be like, yo, publicly, it's cool. This is what happens, right? Publicly, it's cool for people to act like they don't rock with you because this person might not like you or that person might not like you. So what happens is publicly, they act like they don't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? They act like that publicly, but behind the door, you should see my DMs. I don't even be putting people on blast. I get DMs from people that you be like, damn, that person hit you? Yup, they hit me. Yo, you doing this? Yo, I watch this. Keep up the good work. People watch everything. So to all the content creators out there, they watching. Always remember, they are watching. Whenever you think nobody is looking, they all watching. And it's not how many people that watch you. It's who watch you. It's not how many people that watch you. Is who watch you. Like, it's a lot of people that's disliked on the internet, but if I call them, they pick up the phone. They say, oh, it's him, that's the bro. Oh, I'm picking up. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very weird. And no, for all the people on Threads too, that's like, who are you to me? Just do your research. Just Google my name. I hate to say Google my name, but you could Google me. Just watch what come up. But see, I'm telling you, I ain't want to do this. I'm going to be real with you. I ain't want to put out some of this content. I ain't want to do that. But people want to act like I don't got classic stuff, like I ain't do classic stuff. Okay. All right. I'm entering the playing field because I'm seeing a lot of people looking at other people like they got John Blaze. I be sitting on a lot of stuff. I be saving people. I be trying to save relationships with people I don't got a relationship with. I be trying to save people relationship that I don't got a relationship with. So, okay.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Remember this day. Remember this live stream. Remember that I told you this. Some shit coming out. Black Friday. I'm dropping something that's going to change hip-hop culture forever. Remember I told you this. Don't nobody call my phone because I'm a Frank Stan you. I'm going to go crazy. Don't nobody call me. If you ain't been checking on me, don't listen. I'm not taking nothing down. You can't pay me. You know you can't. Nobody could buy me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can't make me do nothing. I'm telling you, I don't care about my past affiliations. I don't care. I'm telling you, Black Friday, you gonna look at a lot of people different. I got a Maserati Fox interview somewhere too. I got things with everybody in the culture, but a lot of the content that I do have, it's you can't put a date on it. Like you wouldn't know when I did it because it might look like I did it yesterday. It might look like I did it whatever. But I'm telling y'all. You think that Bambaataa 40 Glock? Yeah, shout out to 40. You think that Bambaataa shit was crazy? I got one that topped that. Nothing could top that, right? Okay. Black Friday. Make sure you subscribe to my other channel too. It's called Doggie Diamonds Rewind. A lot of content is coming out on there too. Doggie Diamonds Rewind. That is my other channel. The Interlude TV is my other channel. Digital Soapbox Network is my other channel. I got a few channels on here. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got Forbes DVD. That's a nostalgia channel. A lot of interviews is on there. I got a lot of work out there. You know what I'm saying? But, all right, before I go, make sure you hit the like button. Listen to me. I don't really care who get mad at me. I don't really care. I really don't care. I'm in that phase of my life, but I don't care. I don't care about my past history with nobody. Because I was thinking, think about this right before I go. And I don't want to get, too serious with y'all. But, I do get serious sometimes, right? Think about life, right? When you are a people pleaser and you want to make sure everybody is straight, and I'm so empathetic that if somebody tell me and I'm close to you, tell me your foot hurt, I'd be like, damn, yo, man, I hope your foot, do you need, that's me. But there is no reciprocity in this business. You could have reciprocity with some friends and family, but there is no reciprocity in this business. There's no reciprocity. Nobody cares what you did for them. Nobody cares. I'm telling you. And I did shit that I got into people interviewing people. I got into people's beef, and then they become friends, and then niggas still really don't like me. And I'm like, I didn't have nothing to do with it. I just did an interview. There's no reciprocity in this business. So that's why when niggas be trying to bro me, I be like, yo, you not my brother. You a user. And when you can't be used, you are useless to people. Did you hear what I just said? There is no reciprocity in this business. When you a people pleaser like myself, when you want to make everybody happy, people will use you. And about 98% of the people in this culture are users. And when you don't allow yourself to be used anymore, you become useless to them. They need a new supply. They need new people to use. So they will go to and fro and find who they could find to use. Because if you was once the person who did this for them and they don't have you no more, you think it stops? No, they just find a new supply. So when you think you're important in somebody's life, they'll show you how important you are when they don't talk to you. People be making up shit. Oh, I stopped talking to him because of this. And I be like, yo, I ain't grow up with none of these niggas anyway. So at the end of the day, I really don't care. So when niggas be like, yo, this person said they don't fuck with you, I don't. Yo, listen, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about friends. I spend most of the days by myself anyway. I don't care. I don't even be wanting to be around people. That shit don't bother me. I'm not one of them people like, yo, I called you, you didn't pick up. I don't be calling these things. And all the niggas that I call, I rock with. But I'm telling you, when you can't be used, you are useless to people. Listen, say yes 10,000 times. Say no once. Say no once. Say no once. Niggas will start acting funny, acting weird. And I can't wait to catch some of these dudes too. Because that energy in person be different too. I know that y'all be thinking certain people is gooned up and they this, that, and the third because of internet persona. They not like that outside. And I know that it was some people that try to make you believe I'm this and I'm this and I'm not that. Okay, for those that know, no. For those that know, no. Remember, I'm somebody who's been walking around in the streets by myself for 19 years, pulling up to video shoots by myself, going to projects by myself. Never been smacked, never been robbed, never been anything. That should tell you something. By myself. So yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in. Shout out to everybody who's going to hit the like button. Shout out to everybody who's going to comment. Until then, I'm up out of here. Until next time, album coming. Remember the name of the album is They Pull Me Back In. That's the name of the album. I did some artwork before I showed y'all. I'm going to redo the artwork. It's called They Pull Me Back In. And I want all this producer smoke. But also, before I go, let me let you know, if you want to get interviewed on the channel, hit me up at Doggie Diamonds on IG. You want to hop on a special offer. This is a 35-minute interview that includes the $100 social media promo. It could be live streamed or taped, and an additional guest could be in your interview. Or, listen, you could do the $100 promo, and the $100 promo consists of this. The promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the threads, the Facebook, the Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need, but as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. You must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. Just make sure that you're ready to do business and contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Listen, man, I gotta go. I'm in album mode. And when I tell you I'm in album mode, I'm working. I got like 900 tabs open. I got my MacBook Pro. I got studio, all types of stuff going on. They Pull Me Back In is the name of the album. It's coming. It's an instrumental album. I might have one song on there. Not sure. Not a song that I did. The song by my cousin Poe called Girlfriend. I might have that on the album. I'm not sure. But if I don't have that on the album, I do have this on the album. Until next time, listen to this beat. This is on the album for sure.
Doggie Diamonds did this. Doggie Diamonds did this. Doggie Diamonds did this.